Hello, welcome to this video. Okay, let's get this into it. I need to be quick. Alright, so we have the state manager. So I've created two new states. So the first state is the character actions. I have the general actions: light attack, heavy attack, charge attack, falling attack, sprinting attack, dodging, the player entering and exiting combat. You're already familiar with most of them. So the newest ones I've added are the charge attack, falling attack, and sprint attack, and heavy attack. The light attack, dodging, and entering exit combat, you are already familiar with this. For the state, so this is the state that the current character is in. So if the character state is attacking, it will do something. So if I want to, so if I'm pressing something, if I want to put the character into the attacking state, I basically call this function right here, or this enumerator, but it will be inside a function. So technically, I'll be calling a function, and I'll set this function into attacking or dodging. General action is just generally anything if the character is dead or disabled. Movement speed. This is for the sprint mechanic. So the player, I have three states for the movement, for character movement: walking, jogging, and sprinting. So let's move on to. Let me just show you where these states are currently placed. The most important place is currently in the state manager. So this is where most everything is housed, and this is the state that I'll manage. This is the state component that I'll be calling. They get the current state. So this is calling the variable. So this is a pure function. I'll be able to just call this variable right here, and then basically choose any of the options. Later on I will show. Set the state, so I'm setting what the state the character is in. So the new state, which is the same state as this, branch, if it's equal, call the start end. So this is going to be a event dispatcher, which is the character state. Set the current state, and then I'm setting the current state here for the new state. Set the current state to the new state, and then call the state begin. So state end and state begin. And then we have the same thing for the actions. So we have the same thing for the actions. I just basically copied the first state and then change the variables to the character actions instead of the state. So this is anything it contains, but I'm not gonna use this a lot, so don't have to worry about this. Next, this component is housed inside the combat character, so it's at the bottom here, including the combat component. I changed most of the booleans into state managers, and those are, for example, instead of death, I'm calling set the state, so I'm setting the state here. Instead of having a boolean, I'm having this instead. So get the state manager and then set the state to attacking, and then inside the can perform, can dodge, I have basically state here. So I'm calling the state, get the state equal array, and then I basically can add more pins if I wanted to, but I don't want to add more pins, so I'm going to remove that. And then is the player dodging, dead, general action, or disabled? Basically, don't do the return. Same thing for the dodging and the can perform attack. Next, we have the I have I placed more states actually, and those states can be found around. So right here again, set the state to attacking. So this is the event continue attacking. So continue attacking, and I think that's it. Yep, I think that's all the states that I have. Okay, lastly, let's move on to the, sorry, not lastly, next let's move on to the walking. We have the input. So set the movement speed. So we have this is a new function inside the character. Get the movement, get the state that the current state is in. So that's this state right here. Branch if it's equal or not. Set the movement speed to the new speed, like I did earlier. So this new speed, and then switch on the enumerator, switch the enumerator, and then basically fill out all the 8 auto modes, which is the max speed of the character movement. So I'm basically changing the max walk speed to 200, max jogging speed to 500, sprinting speed to 900, and then once I press an input key, so right here, change the state movement speed to walking, and then if it's false to jogging, change the state mood to walking as well. So as you can see, all of this flows really well and it looks quite good. And then same thing for the sprinting input key, movement speed, this is the jogging, and this is the sprinting. So if it's pressed, sprint. If it's jogging, if it's when it's released, go back to jogging. That's that. Next we have the 2 or 3 multiple attacks. The first one I'll show is the charge attack. So I'll create a new custom event. This custom event is the set the timer. It's gonna be handled by a timer, and this timer is every 0.016 seconds. Getting the event from the timer, we have the float for every time the attack is held. Set the charge attack boolean to if it's greater or equal, and then we are basically clearing this handle after we set, we're clearing it, and then we're calling this event right here charge attack event, which is basically changing the attack tab to charge attack. So perform the charge attack, not the light attack, not the heavy attack, but the charge attack. And then in the light attack mode, so once it's pressed, do the track. So it's tracking this one. And then once it's released, basically reset the charge attack. So and then I'm setting the heavy attack to false instead of true, because I set it true over here, so it needs to be set to false. And then it's gonna do the other event, which I've already shown these, so I don't have to explain it. On this reset, I'm basically clearing the handle again. I'm setting the attack held type, and then if it's true, set the attack charged to false, and then can attack. And then if it's false, basically set the this attack to true if it's false. I think that's it. Also, the new on hits that I have from the state manager. So these are all the dispatchers that I've created. So on begins and on end, I basically can do this. So on begin state manager, play the death, and then on end, and basically there's nothing. The players can't do anything after end, so there's nothing to do here. But another example is on begin attack, do this, and on end attack, basically do something else. So this can basically work like that. I'll play around with this later on, so you can basically look forward to that. And I think that's all I have done. I'm trying to speed through because I only have 15 minutes to basically record this video. So let me show you how everything looks. So this is the charge attack. You can see that I can basically turn and then attack. It looks so funny, honestly. Oh my god, I had so much fun playing with this. You see this? It's so funny. It's so fun, honestly. I missed that one. Okay. Also, I can cancel now. I can cancel jump as well. So we already know the 3 combos. And then we have the heavy attack. This is the heavy attack. Heavy attack. Wait, hold on, I'm missing. Heavy attack. There you go. I've already shown you charge attack. Bam. And then we have the jogging. So we have jogging. So this is the player jogging. No, not jogging, just like walking slow. So this is the player walking, this is the player jogging, and this is the player sprinting. As you can see, it's quite fast. It's like 900 speed. But I'll change it later on, but for now it's 900. And I let go of it, it goes back to, like I said, the true and false. Press, let go. Press, let go. And then walking. Back to sprinting, go back to walking, back to jogging. And then that's it. And then lastly, one more charge attack. Oh wait, I missed. Wait, that's a bug. I should not be able to attack while I don't have my weapon on. But that's another time I'll be focusing on that. But for now, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.